Problem and solution statement. One of the most important things that you can do is define a really good problem for your business. In fact, it really helps define business success. I always like to start off by asking a couple of really good questions. Like, what problem are you trying to solve? Really important. What need is your business fulfilling? What pain point is out there that you're going to solve? Those are some key questions that you always want to make sure you keep in the back of your mind. Now, I love this quote from Albert Einstein, so I'm going to read it. If I were given 1 hour to save the planet, I would spend 59 minutes defining the problem and 1 minute resolving it. I love that quote because that really sets the tone for what we're talking about today here. So one of the things that I found entrepreneurs do quite often is they try to solve a problem that doesn't exist, or they have a solution that's in search of a problem. So we have to make sure that you don't do that. We want to have a really good problem statement, and then we have a really solid solution, and that's going to make a whole difference in your business strategy overall. The strength of the problem that you're going to solve or that you want to solve, the stronger that problem is, the more that need is, the bigger that pain is, the more successful your business can actually be, which is kind of interesting on that as well. I think a problem statement does a couple of things. One is it helps focus you. It helps focus you on really what's important about the business. It helps to validate the business strategy overall. It also gives your business purpose. Like if you're out there solving a problem, the business has purpose, which I think is much more important for you. Now, investors, very important. Investors are going to always ask you, when you sit down with an investor, the first thing they ask is, what problem are you trying to solve? And they want to know the answer to that, and you've got to be really on with them, okay? Make sure of that. Also, if they identify more with the problem, then they're going to be much more likely to invest. So I've watched it in their eyes. They light up when they really go, wow, I have that problem. I've experienced that problem. I know what that pain feels like. They're much more likely to connect to you and ultimately invest. Now, you can't craft every problem to every investor. I get that. But just be aware of it. When you see it in their eyes and their eyes light up, boy, you've made a connection with them. Also, with investors, they're looking for a big problem. They want something big because they want to invest in it and they want it to be huge. So the bigger the problem means more money for them. So I also want to make sure that you know that a problem and solution statement have to go into every business plan. It is an actual requirement to the business plan and to any presentation deck. It's probably one of the most important slides that you can really start off with. What is a problem statement? Well, a problem statement really just is very simple. It articulates what the customer's problem is, or what need you're trying to fulfill with the customer, or the pain point of the customer. Notice the common word across all of that is you've got to come from the customer perspective. I've read problem statements that start to try to solve industry problems or countries or city problems or what have you. You've got to focus on the customer. If you focus on the customer, you're going to get a really good problem statement. Let me give you an example. HelloFresh. I absolutely love HelloFresh. This is one of my favorite companies because they deliver food. It's a food delivery service. They deliver food with all the ingredients, everything that I need in order to cook delicious meals in 30 minutes or less, which I love. Let me tell you what the company says. They say delicious, pre-measured ingredients and simple chef-made recipes that are delivered to your doorstep every week. Extra flexibility for your busy lifestyle. And that really incorporates, it says a lot about what the company does. I love it. I love it for one other reason that I don't think that they necessarily intended. It's actually helping me cook better because I get these very handy recipe cards, which I absolutely love. They give me step-by-step instructions, and I've actually become a better cook just because of HelloFresh. Now, let's go into now what their problem is. What problem are they trying to solve? Well, if you think about it, the biggest problem that people have with cooking dinner for their family or even for individuals is time. To be able to do all of this, to go to the store, plan the meal, find the recipe, buy the groceries, prep the food, and then measure everything, before I've even actually cooked anything, takes hours and hours. And I want to be able to, I have a lot of pain. I want to be able to cook a meal for my family or for myself that's delicious and healthy, but it's challenging sometimes, right? Other problems that they solve, which are interesting, is there's no waste. Literally everything is pre-measured. I use every ingredient that they deliver. They're very healthy as well. I don't have to spend money going out to eat or expensive other types of foods that I might have delivered or what have you. This is actually $10 per person per meal. Now that we understand some of the pain associated with home cooking, let's craft a problem statement that addresses that. So what is HelloFresh's problem statement? Lifestyles today are busy and people don't have the time or the energy to make healthy and delicious dinner for themselves or their families. Worse yet, they're making poor and costly food choices. People don't have time to plan a meal, find a recipe, shop for it, prep, and measure all the food for a proper dinner. What is a solution statement? Well, a solution statement tells a story. It tells a story about how you're going to solve the customer's problem, you're going to fulfill their need, or you're going to remove their pain. So that's really important that you get. The solution statement is so important that you tell a story about it. Also, you want to show in your solution statement how you're cheaper, better, faster, more convenient, easier, right? That's really important for you to get across. Now, also, you want to make sure that your solution statement excites. You want to excite your shareholders, you want to excite your investors, you want to excite your employees, even your customers, right? That solution statement should really get them out of their chairs and excited for the solution, right? Now, HelloFresh, what have they done to solve the problem? Well, first of all, they have made it really easy and convenient and quick to actually make a delicious meal, a delicious dinner, right? First thing is they plan the meal for you. In fact, I just go to my iPhone, in 3 to 5 seconds, I click, 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 and I've got the planning is done. I can select from 8 or 9 recipes and I get them delivered the next week. So that makes it really easy. Finding recipes, I don't need to find a recipe. They actually solve it for me with these great recipe cards. I love it. They say it takes 30 minutes to prepare most of the recipes. It always usually takes me a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm still learning, right? I don't have to go to the grocery store because they deliver everything right to my doorstep. They make it super easy. I don't have to prepare I don't have to measure and prep the ingredients because it's all done for me. Everything is pre-measured. I waste nothing, which I love. Everything gets utilized within the HelloFresh solution. So I think it's terrific. Now, I also don't have to come up with new things to cook, new ideas to excite my family, my friends, or myself in terms of creating a dinner, which is really a pain. If you've done this, if you have to cook every night, you know what a pain this is, right? I also don't have to go out and eat because I don't have to deal with that costly, expensive restaurants and such, right? And people are happy. People are happy. They're eating healthy. My family's eating healthy, which is really important. So they've created a really nice solution. Now what we need to do is package all of that into a solution statement and really make it compelling for the reader. Now let's take a look at HelloFresh's solution statement. This is one that we've crafted for them. HelloFresh has created a time-saving way to make cooking healthy and delicious meals incredibly convenient and easy. That's actually the statement that you start off with. And then we have bullet points underneath to support that statement. Let's take a look at them. We allow our members to select meals in seconds every week from their mobile device. We deliver food directly to their doorsteps. Recipes can be cooked in 30 minutes or less and are easy to follow. All food is prepped and pre-measured. No waste like traditional cooking. What a great solution statement. That really gets me excited, really gets me motivated to want to cook and want to use HelloFresh. So why does a problem and solution statement need to be in your business plan? Why is it so important? Well, without it, your business lacks purpose. There's no why. Why are you in business? And this really helps articulate and explain that. It helps justify and validate also the overall business plan as well. And it also helps position the business in the minds of the investors and the minds of the readers. I really hope you found this video valuable. Now, the best conversations start with you, so make sure that you leave a comment, a question, or maybe a takeaway that you got from watching this video. And you're not only going to help yourself, but other entrepreneurs as well. We're adding new videos all the time, so make sure you subscribe to our channel and get access to all this great content that will help you build your business. Oh yeah, make sure that you also share this video with a friend because they can benefit from it too. Be sure to visit entrepreneurnow.com to subscribe to our newsletter, Launch. Now, you'll get exclusive access to articles, free videos, interviews with world-class entrepreneurs, access to our live events, and insider tips that you can't get anywhere else. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Entrepreneur Now TV. If you want help with making your business a huge success, then go to entrepreneurnow.com and learn from successful entrepreneurs that will take you step by step through the process of creating and growing your business. Whether you need help with things like a business or financial plan, your overall business strategy, tactical marketing and sales execution, or obtaining financing, we will be right there every step of the way to help you. Every entrepreneur I know benefits from having someone right there as they launch and grow their business. So we provide one-on-one and group mentoring to all our members. In addition, our members get access to on-demand videos, all our live events, financial planning tools, and a library of worksheets and resources at their fingertips. And the best part of all is you're part of a community of entrepreneurs that learn and inspire each other. So now is the time for you to take action. Go to entrepreneurnow.com and join us today. So what's a target market anyway? Essentially, it's just a group of customers with a certain profile that are ideal for your product or service. Jeff Bezos, in the early days of Amazon, said, I need to be the best at delivering, and that's going to be my unique competitive advantage. It's really hard to compete with Amazon, and it's all about the delivery.